I should have done. Wait, we'll do this. I swear, I forget that I can do that. Like every time.
Dramatic. I love it.
The countdown.
This was like, what are we waiting for?
I know. Like, here we are, even though you probably saw us like very briefly on the screen. But I digress. Thank you guys so much for being here on your Saturday, wherever you are in the world or in the country. Thank you for spending your time with us and being active today with us. And so we got a lot of friends here right now, which is pretty awesome.
Hello.
So before we get into saying hi to everyone in the chat, I'd love to introduce some of our special guests for today. If you guys don't know, we have a running, kind of not running group now called the Fairy Godrunners. We try and focus on healthy lifestyle sort of content. And a lot of us were planning on doing the Run Disney races last year. And so with COVID and everything, our plans just kind of shifted to doing more healthy fitness movement activities. And so last year we did a very similar series of doing the 5Ks that paralleled the Run Disney one. So we wanted to do a similar series this summer that just encouraged people, motivated people to be active this summer. So we are doing our Every Movement is Magic series. And today we were running through the Magic Kingdom. Last month we ran through Animal Kingdom, and so it's just been very exciting to pretend to be at Disney during these activities. So over here on, it's like to my right, but really on my left, is Jessi from Miss Jerry's channel. So welcome, Jessi. How are you doing today?
Doing great. I did a good hit run this morning, so I'm a little sleepy, but we're okay. Got an energy drink.
So if you guys don't know too, Jessi is based in Alaska, so it's much earlier for her.
It's 8 a.m.
Yeah, me and Katie are here over on the Eastern time zone. So and Rita's in California, so we're like all over the place.
We're all over the place.
Yeah.
We don't have a central time zone. That's the only thing.
I know. We'll actually be looking for a new member coming up to replace the central time zone. Yeah. We're just going to cover the entire world at this point.
Right. Exactly.
All of the time zone.
Yes. Well, Jessi, thank you so much for being here. And then we have Katie from Over the Moony. Katie, how are you doing today?
Good.
Awesome. So like I said, we were doing our virtual Every Movement is Magic day today. We started around 11 o'clock. And if that time doesn't work for you, you can always do it earlier or later as well. But we wanted to just offer the support if anyone wanted to work out the same time as us at 11 a.m. Eastern time or whatever time you want to work out and enjoy activity for the day. But we like doing these after parties after our fitness day, just because I think it deserves a celebration of motivating ourselves and getting to be with other people that are also working on their own healthy lifestyle. So thank you all for being here today. So I'm going to head over to the chat. Jason Udo, welcome. Justin, he said, I hope the trip to Magic Kingdom was fun. He even wrote a little story for us in our Discord chat that we have. And he made up some story about Magic Kingdom, and so we had to walk 6 miles to get to Magic Kingdom, and then the buses weren't running coming back, and so I'm gonna blame him. Justin did over 12 miles today, so
oh my gosh,
wow.
Yeah, Justin is crushing it. So
amazing.
Same with Joy is also crushing it. The last time I talked to her, she had done 9 miles. Keep me posted, Joy, if you've done more. Their goal was to do either 12 miles or 30,000 steps today.
Wow.
Oh, Christine Hickman. Hello. Welcome. Christine says, hi, everyone. My legs are killing me. Justin said yours and mine both. Yeah, you guys are doing a lot of steps. Cherie, Surfer Girl, welcome.
Hi, Cherie.
Lisa, welcome. Thanks for being here. Samantha Lowe. Hi, Sam. Stevie Lee, Sebastian the Crab, Jeanette, hello. Zippity Doodad, Patrick, Michelle the Quilter, hi. Karina, welcome. Jana, welcome. It's Joey's World. Hi, Lisa, Keith, and Joey. Let me see. Oh, there you go. It jumped a little bit, but I'm going to catch back up. Classy Disney Mom. Hey, Gina, welcome. Pickle Drewski. Hi, Christine. Mike, welcome. Good afternoon. Let's see. I think we've caught up with most everyone. Oh, hey, Pam, welcome. So thank you guys so much for being here. Let us know if you guys participated. And I know that some of you already mentioned. Oh, Joy has done 10 miles today. That's pretty incredible.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that. 10 miles.
Good job.
Wow. That's incredible.
Stevie Lee says, I've been lacking on everything, but that's okay. I don't want to go into it. No worries. I mean, this is a journey. We've always talked about this. I mean, I'm sure the other two ladies on the screen here can also vouch, but that's why you call it like a lifestyle change. And we didn't want to make it running per se this year, just because running is not for everyone and it doesn't necessarily fit into everyone's lifestyle or like capabilities. Like some people just aren't able to run, which is totally fine. As long as you are trying to be active and making conscious efforts and, choices to be healthier, that's all you can ask from yourself, every day. Just saying like, am I being healthier than I was yesterday? So don't be hard on yourself. Every day is a new day. And so you can't be too hard on yourself. Hey, Riley Carlson, welcome. Cherie says, I'm still at work, so I will be doing the rest of my steps when I get off. I've only done 2 miles so far. 2 miles is awesome at work.
Yeah, for sure.
Jana said, I ran a 5K and then did 30-minute weight workout. Oh my gosh. Trying to work off last night's. Wow. I feel that. The summer, I feel like the summer, I have like a lot of healthy foods, but there's just a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's like Christmas time too. I feel like it's July, so that means it's Christmas. Not really, but oh, thanks, Stevie Lee. You guys are an incredible inspiration to us, and we've talked about it off stream before, saying that like when you guys send us messages or you tag us in pictures and anything like that is so motivating to us to see other people working out alongside of us or participating in what we're doing as well, just because, we're all humans. We have bad days too, or we're not feeling well or whatever. So to have a group of people that are motivated together really helps to push us as a group collectively. So I appreciate everyone here for doing this with us and being here to celebrate, because it's very exciting and a celebration at that. So let's quickly talk about what we did for our workouts. And then there's like a lot of Disney news that has happened. We're humans. Oh, I blew our
I'm a mermaid, whatever.
Hello, humans. Oh, so Stevie Lee has a good question. Can anyone join our group? So we have the 4 of us have been doing this together for, I don't know, like a year and a half now, longer than that. I don't know. But so we've just done these like 5Ks virtually with everyone. So you are 100% open to doing any of these with us. Like anyone could do them. They're completely free to work out alongside of us. So if you want to do that with us, we typically do them about once a month. I'm sure we'll have to discuss if we're going to keep doing them in the fall as well. I know everyone's schedules get a little bit more busy come the fall time, but anyone is free to join. They're like completely free. We used to have signups, but we're not doing that anymore. So anyone, if they're free, they can do it with us. Doesn't cost anything. And we just like to celebrate. So on that note, Jessi, do you want to tell us a little bit about what you did today for your exercise?
Yeah, today last night I did a really intense workout. So this morning I didn't want to go too crazy. So, and yesterday was my 50th treadmill boot camp on Peloton, which I was really
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks. But today I did a 20-minute HIIT workout that was like to hip hop music, which was really fun. So, it was just 20 minutes though, but it got me sweaty. So that's good.
Yeah. And HIIT is really intense. Like if you are going going at it. You are sweaty.
Yeah. Yeah. I really want, like, for HIIT, the reason why I always choose that is because the workout goes by so much faster. Like, I'm always like, I'm just going to do a HIIT so I can get it over with. And then I always like have regrets later on. You know?
Yeah. I feel like I'm either a HIIT person or like long and lengthy, like very slow.
Yeah.
Oh, Pam says, so excited. Love Miss Cherry. I'm fangirling here.
Oh, thanks, Pam. That's super sweet.
I know. Sometimes I'll fangirl. I'm like, oh my God, I'm with these people are my friends. How did that happen? Sometimes I'm like, the first, very off topic, the first video that I commented on, because I was like too nervous to comment on anyone's videos. I commented on Nate's from Paging Mr. Morrow. And I just said something like, I liked Veronica's makeup and that like they had great videos. And I don't know, it was like 3+ years ago. And now I'm like friends with Nate. So it's really weird. I'm like, wait, you were the first person I commented on your video. Joy is saying she loves you too, Jessie. Look at that.
Thanks, guys.
I love it.
Super sweet.
Yeah, but going back to the point, I feel like I'm either a HIIT person or I would prefer to do like slower, less intense workouts that are a little bit longer, just like to see how my body's doing. But they're good to do both. But after an intense workout, that's good. Before we go on to Katie, Jana's saying that she says, I really appreciate you ladies taking the time to do this. I'm doing a haunted forest half marathon on Halloween, and you're keeping me motivated. Plus, I'll do anything to dress up. I am right there with you. Like on Halloween, that's so cool.
Haunted forest sounds amazing. Are you running through a haunted forest?
Wait, like do things like jump out at you while
you're I would die.
I don't know if we can handle that.
There's like the Tough Mudders, so I feel like someone probably has like there was that app that like you could run from zombies.
Yes, I did that for a little bit.
Yeah, and awesome. I don't know. I'm not motivated by like fear, so don't really want to run away from zombies. But anyway, oh, Kristen's here. Hi, Kristen. Welcome. So yes, that's amazing, Jana. I am so motivated by you doing that because like, that's what I'm saying. It's like very give and take for you guys to tell us things like that. It's amazing. Yeah. It keeps us motivated. And Pam's birthday is on Halloween. Yep.
That's cool.
I'm jealous.
It's a good birthday.
It really is. So Jessie, thank you for sharing that with us. And congrats on your 50th. You said run, right?
Tread boot camp.
Boot camp. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Those sound really tough.
They're intense.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
But they get done quickly, so it's all okay.
Oh, Cherie's saying Jessie's the bomb. We both love Ariel and Daddy, though. And Daddy, though.
Daddy, though. Yay!
Daddy, though.
Hi, Cherie.
Oh, I love it. Katie, what did you do today for your Every Movement is Magic?
So I did wake up not feeling awesome. I feel better now, but I woke up with just like one of those pounding headaches and just my body just was not having it today. So I also did a HIIT. God, why is everything mirrored?
No. I know it's backwards.
There we go.
Something, I don't know. I also did a HIIT the same way. Like I just like getting everything done and over with. But I do MK Fit's HIITs. And she always offers low impact stuff. A lot of her stuff is very jumpy and you're dancing and you're doing a lot of stuff, but she always offers a low impact alternative for her moves. So I just kept it low impact and ended up having a lot of fun. And by the time I got to the last song, I was jumping around a little bit more, but had to kind of ease my way into it a little bit.
And what's really nice, I mean, Katie told us all about MK Fit, and I think we've all been slightly obsessed since. But the really nice thing about her workouts are that they're always a lot of fun. She always has good music, and they're very beginner friendly and like apartment friendly. So if you are living on one of the top floors and you like can't bounce around or jump or do jumping jacks or whatever, there's a lot of alternatives that she gives you in case you can't do movements like that in your apartment or condo or wherever you're living, just so they're friendly for your neighbors. And she just says, like, even if you can't get the movements down, just like flail your arms and like move around. Because I'm not the most coordinated person, so like sometimes I'll like have to pause the video and like really try and understand like what she's doing. And so I'm like, I give up. Like I'm just gonna like.
You're just gonna flail.
Yeah, do like the Squidward dance, you know.
There you go.
So I do find that she is really, really beginner friendly, and I know Katie like absolutely loves her.
Yes.
Yeah. She's great, and
she's
they're
great.
always quick.
Yes, exactly. And she's very motivating, and it's just like, right, you find the music that you like, go into it, and you know that you're going to have a good time because you just are doing something that already makes you happy. So,
yeah. I mean, I know you love the Hamilton one. So
the Hamilton and the Heights one I have
in the Heights
with. Like, I love that she does show tunes.
Yep.
So good.
Speaking of some music choices, Kristen says, I am a smidge late to the party, but have y'all done the Spice Girls Peloton run? Literally a party for 30 minutes. Highly recommend.
I did the bike, the cycle. They had a 30-minute Spice Girls cycle, which was everything. Mm-hmm. And so I'm hoping to do the run. I'll probably do the run at some point this week, but I haven't done. And then they just added a cycle boot camp. So it's like where you do like intervals of like cycling and then you do like weightlifting.
Ugh.
But I heard those 6 straight minutes of burpees in that.
No, thank you.
cycle boot camp. I'm like, well, maybe I won't do that one, but I'll do the run.
I could do like 30 seconds of burpees and then I'll be like, that's okay. That's enough.
About my speed.
Yeah, my friend Jackie did it. She's like, well, 6 minutes of burpees later, I might die. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. See, when you think about it, you're like 6 minutes isn't that long. And then I'm like holding a plank for 30 seconds and I'm like, what? No.
You're like,
no, thank you.
I think we were all kind of scarred by the planks.
Yeah. Well, after Chloe Ting, feel like we all have some sort of like.
I will never forgive Chloe Ting for that.
The same.
Yeah, if you guys missed that last year, I think it was August that we did it for 2 weeks. What was it?
It was
August. Yeah, it was August.
2 week shred.
It was the worst.
I felt like my abs were really tight, like after doing that, but I hated most of it.
It was a struggle to do it every single time. Like after you did each one the first time, once you had to go back to it, it was just like.
I liked the leg ones because they were like a lot easier for me to do, but it was the ab ones that was just.
Well, and you were on your hands so much, like in the plank position so much that like my arms and wrists were so sore by like day 5. I like could barely function.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
fun time.
The worst. So we also have Disnerdy Canadian Alex. Welcome.
Hello.
And then Mrs. Stationery and Stuff. That's a pretty awesome name.
Hello
from the hot UK. Yeah, it's like hot everywhere now. Except probably Alaska. What is it like in Alaska?
It's going to be 81 today.
Wow.
So it's hot everywhere.
This is probably going to be our hottest day, and then it will stop. You know, we get like 2 hot days a year.
Yeah, 82 is very hot. We also have Always Disney 26. Welcome. Thanks for being here. And Pam says, I'm great at just laying there like a plank. So we all have our. Listen, I don't like doing planks because of the position that it puts me in. If I do them, I can only do them for like 30 seconds at a time. And I ended up just skipping all the ones that Chloe Ting did. I think I told you guys that. Like, I just skipped all the planks. And I just ended up doing like different ab exercises, like the Russian twists or something else. Because planks just, I can't do them. Like the position of where my head is, it just makes me like really, I get bad vertigo. I was just telling the girls before. So like I just couldn't put myself in that. Yeah. Mrs. Stationery and Stuff says, I don't do the heat. I melt like Olaf. Yep. I like the cold weather. I actually like weather that's like 60s, 70s. Like I could do that. Like the fall weather. Yeah.
That's my summer weather.
Yes. We should all just move to Alaska.
Yeah, come on up. Or at least just come visit. Yeah.
Also, now that I'm thinking about it, Jessi, do you want to show everyone your incredible ears that you got? Because this month, like I said, we were theming it to Magic Kingdom. I'm actually going to spotlight you for this so everyone can see it up close. They are gorgeous.
These are from Imaginext ears, and they're 3D printed. And I don't know, can you guys see, like, there's so many hidden, oh my gosh, it's the wrong way. So many hidden Mickeys in the bubbles.
Oh,
how cute.
And then on the back, behind the crown, it says life is the bubbles, but it's like, you know, kind of plain on the back. So it's definitely meant to be, you know, viewed forward. But this is an option where you can either choose a bow or a crown. And I was like, well,
queen.
I'll choose the crown.
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's saying they're beautiful. They're amazing.
Oh,
yeah, they really are.
They do every princess and their crown. So,
oh, I didn't even know Ariel had a crown.
I don't think she does, but
she now has one. So
she now has one. Yeah. Actually, I saw a pin with her, and she was wearing like the style of crown that Aurora was wearing, and I was like, that's interesting because I'd never seen another princess wear the Aurora crown.
Yeah, very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, these are like conspiracy theories with princesses. Oh, Chris Dadbuild says Ariel does have a crown.
Oh. Ariel does have a crown.
Wow.
Man, I'm.
She gets one when she gets married.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yes. Oh, she wears one. Okay, wait. She wears one in the wedding. Hang on. We're gonna.
Oh, and Chris is saying there's a pin of the crown. Wow.
Wedding.
I feel like I'm learning so much as a Disney fan.
I am the worst Little Mermaid fan, by the way. I'm like, no, she doesn't have a crown.
Yeah. Well, actually, I said that, so I'm a bad Little Mermaid fan.
Oh no, it is. No, it is. It is like Aurora's crown. Yeah.
Wow.
Why do I not remember this?
We are learning so much. Wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now I am remembering. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like the one on the ears better, though.
I have no excuse for myself.
I mean, I know that she did marry a prince, but I don't know.
She already was a princess.
True.
And she didn't wear.
But I feel like I have the pin of her crown, and it looks kind of like this, but like I don't ever recall her having. I mean, this type of crown.
Yeah, I don't remember that one either. But now that I've seen the picture, I feel like
makes sense.
I remember now.
Yeah.
Oh, Pam says I'm an Ursula fan, so I didn't know that she had a crown either. Yeah, Ursula definitely has a crown. Yeah. Oh, Nicholas is here from Disney Merch. Hi, ladies. Love watching y'all prep for the runs and showing off the medals afterwards even more. So we will get into that in just a second. I just want to say quickly what I did. I did a quick workout on the elliptical a little earlier, and then I did about a half-hour bike ride just because I wasn't going to run in the heat today. It's too hot here, and I wanted to stay inside. So that was my exercise for today. But as we had alluded to, there has been a lot of Disney news recently, and one of the big pieces of news that has to do kind of with what we're doing is Run Disney is back. Run Disney is back in person for races as well as virtually. So I don't remember if it's happened since we met last. I feel like this whole last month has been like a blur, but I don't believe that we were able to talk about that.
No, we didn't know at the time. There was rumors at the time that it was coming, but we thought it was going to be for like January.
Yeah. Oh, Chris says he sent me a picture of the crown pin.
Oh, yes, let's see it.
I'll check it right now just to see. Oh, no, I've seen this pin before. Yeah. This is what the pin looks like.
Yes, that's the pin that I have. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Like, I don't remember ever seeing her in the movie with the crown, but I guess she's only in the movie with a crown for like 2 seconds. So
from like the show or one of the other like follow-up movies or something.
I haven't seen though.
I used to watch the show, but I don't remember it.
Yeah,
what at all.
I'm such a bad Disney fan right now. Don't watch the sequels. Oh, Cherie, have a great rest of your day. Good luck at work. We'll see you a little bit later. So, yes, there's been some big Run Disney news. It has been very exciting. Hey, Max K, welcome. And I think we were talking about like potentially having the in-person races come back for marathon weekend in January, but it happens that they're coming back in November for Wine and Dine. And so I guess my first question is, are you guys going to run in person or run virtually for Wine and Dine?
I originally was going to, but I have so much travel. I have 4 trips that I'm taking between September and the end of, or like the first week of December. So there's just no way I'm going to be able to fit it into my schedule. I'm going to be all over the country. So
that's exciting though. I mean, I feel like that's a good excuse. Yeah. You're like, I'm not going to run because I have other better places to go. Yeah. I love it. How about you,
I was really surprised that it came so quickly, though. I did not expect it to be in November. Like, that's not enough time to prep, I feel, but just saying.
I do feel like the reason everyone was thinking that it was going to be marathon weekend because they had accidentally leaked that information about marathon weekend, right? And nothing about Wine and Dine. So everyone was like, okay, like we're going to be back for marathon weekend in January. Everyone was so pumped. And then I was shocked that they were coming back for November for Wine and Dine, just because I was like, wait, that was not leaked. No one mentioned anything because it was all about Princess and marathon weekend. Right. So I was shocked when it happened. Anyway, Katie, I know that running is your absolute favorite thing to do in the world.
Oh my God,
are you planning on doing 3? Are you planning on doing any of the races?
I am not. I did think about it because I do like that they still kept the virtual component to it, which I kind of would like for them to continue to do because it does open it up to more people. And I mean, it's easy money for them. People like, 100%. At this point, like I know they lost a lot. They need to recuperate, so just keep it going. It's fine. But shockingly, none of the medals really like called to me because they look to be the same as last year, right?
They look very similar.
They're similar villains.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, no, not for me.
See, what I regretted so much last year was like, I had originally we all signed up to do the one in person for Wine and Dine for 2020 because that's what we were training for, right? And then they made it virtual in the summer. Like I remember us having this conversation like after we did one of our virtual events and we're like, well, are you going to do it still or whatever? And so I had decided that I wasn't going to do it through Run Disney because it was just so much money to pay to get all of the stuff. And so once Jessi was showing off her medals, I was like, darn it.
I know.
That Jack and Oogie medal, like that would have been for me, you know? So
I actually felt guilty showing you them because I knew it would hurt you.
Like, I was like,
I'm sorry, Meg. It's so
real. My heart. And so after doing that, I was like, gosh, I got to do the villains. So the villains, I mean, obviously are my favorite. They're my favorite characters. And we had already had a trip booked for that week anyway. That's my birthday week. And
that's awesome.
I was like, fingers crossed, like maybe they'll bring it back just in case.
Yeah.
And then, so I was able to sign up for all 3 in person. And my mom is going to do the half marathon. That was our goal for last year. And so hopefully we'll, do fine. And she's going to, I mean, I don't like the medal. I don't like Yzma as a character. Like, I'm so sorry if people really like her.
Well, okay, then.
I guess we're done here then, right?
Yeah. That was all, folks. No, I'm just kidding. So, Jessi is rebelling. I'm like not the biggest fan of The Emperor's New Groove, and I know that a lot of people really love that movie, but the Evil Queen is like my lady, and I wish that she was on the half marathon medal, but guess we'll settle for the 5K. But what we're most excited for is the after party. And I agree, Katie. I think it is fantastic that they are still doing the virtual races for people who haven't done them or aren't able to go to the parks or don't feel comfortable going and running in person still. I plan on doing some of the other virtual races. I would love to be able to do the virtual Dopey, just because I won't be able to make it down in person for January. But yes, I think it's a great idea. Justin jokes and says virtual races are part of their green initiative in terms of money initiative. So bringing in all the new money. Megan Riley says, I'm hoping to get Dopey Challenge in person this year. Hopefully signups go well. Yeah. So Megan, from my experience, it's also so weird to address other people. Hello, self. But Megan, the signups for Wine and Dine in person were actually really, really easy. Signing up for some of the other races, I've had to wait so long, and they incorporated like a countdown or like estimated time of when you'd be able to start the process of signing up. And so I was able to do my registration for the 2-course challenge and the 5K and then my mom's half marathon thing all at once, which made it so helpful. And I actually think that most of the races are still available. The last time I checked, the only one that was sold out was the 10K in person. And now they are open to virtual ones too. So if anyone is interested in running virtually or in person, the only race I remember seeing sold out was the 10K. So
yeah, 10K is sold out. I just looked. 10K is sold out, but everything else is still available.
Awesome. And that's the one with Oogie and Jack. So I would assume that would be pretty popular. Oh, hey, Keith, welcome, big Disney fan. And yeah, so they also have the same options for Marathon Weekend, Princess Weekend, and also I thought we were going to get something else, like a Marvel weekend, but we're getting like a spring weekend. Like
probably Bambi themed.
I bet Rita would like that though.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Yeah, Rita would.
I just don't love Bambi. I'm just like, yeah. Katie and I did a Bambi collab, and we're like, we are so uninspired. It was
beautiful, but like,
it turned out really nice. But it was like, we were not very inspired by the film.
Yeah, no. I honestly don't know that many people that truly enjoy Bambi as a movie, so
maybe it'll just be very like flowery and like.
That'd be nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah, like going with Flower and Garden. That makes sense. Like during that time frame.
They always have Minnie and like her cute little outfit for like the Flower and Garden and like Spike. They could do stuff like just like really lean into the Flower and Garden. I think.
Yeah, they could do Orange Bird and Spike and like Fishman.
Cute. Okay, well I do that then.
Yeah, right. I feel like once you see the medals, you're like, I guess I can do it.
Yeah, I really want a Pixar race.
Oh, yes. Okay. Why is that not a thing?
Why? These are your questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Disney should just hire us as Imagineers and we'll just like control that. So
love it.
Yeah. Also, welcome, Jennifer Evans. Thanks so much for being here. Megan Riley says, Star Wars was my first in-person race, and I'm slightly sad that it's not a theme anymore. Yeah, I'm kind of sad, but at the same time, I kind of like when they retheme things. Like, I'm so happy that Wine and Dine was, like, rethemed to villains, but that's just me. Yeah. I love the villains.
I love the villains, too. It's so great.
Oh, yes, they should do Fantasia if they want it to be flowery.
That would be amazing. I'd be so into that.
Here's a question. Has there ever been a race that y'all were indifferent about doing it? And then you saw it, the medal, and you were like, oh, no, it's going down. So, if you had one, which one was that?
I always feel like I sign up for the race and then I see the medals later and then I'm disappointed in the medals.
I mean,
I feel like it's opposite.
I kind of feel like that at some point, but like some of the dopey medals from this past year, I'm like,
yeah.
But it's nice to have them as a set, and I'm really proud of those ones.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know, the ones last year, I was like, darn it. should have skipped my sign up registration.
Right. There was this really random medal that like I regretted not doing the race. And this is a long time ago. So this was 2016's a wine and dine half. And it was a gold medal. And it was Mickey running with his tray. And I just thought it was so cute. And it was so plain, but it looked so blingy. That was probably the one race that I like felt regret from not running.
Yeah. How about you,
Katie? I was there during that time and I didn't run it.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what's really hard. I mean, I was there once during marathon weekend as just a like person going to Walt Disney World. And that's honestly like what inspired me to run and try and sign up for the Disney races, because I saw all the people. We were there in Epcot the day that they were doing the full marathon, and I saw the people that were running it, and I was like, oh my God, this is the most magical thing ever. Look at all these people like literally pouring their heart out into what they're doing. And I don't know if you guys know or anyone in the chat, but once you hit Epcot, you're at like mile 25. And it is the end of the race. And so once you hit that point, you are like so like overwhelmed with emotions and just like getting to the finish line. And it was just like the most inspiring thing. And so I just said, I got to do this. And that's honestly what inspired me to sign up to do the Dopey Challenge. I mean, there was a few other things I did too, but like seeing everyone run, and I regretted it so much because I was like, oh my God, I could have been here with all these people. But then the next year I was there and it happened. So yeah. Hey, Yadi, welcome. Yeah. Katie, once again, I know running is your absolute favorite, but is there a medal that you were like, oh no, I should have done that, or any race that you really wanted to do that you didn't have a chance to?
No, not really. I mean, the medals are always so pretty, but I guess for it not being like a passion for me, I always just have a hard time like justifying the cost to be just like, well, I'm just going to have this little medal. And then it's going to stay in its box because I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I am very lured in. Like I've definitely almost, especially with the virtuals, I've definitely almost signed up just for the medal potential. Give me something to collect, and I'm like, yes, please, I will take it. But
yeah, I think that's all of us. We love collections.
Yeah,
I mean, we have YouTube channels, so
yeah,
we like to collect. That's a really good point, Katie, that you bring up. It's like, yes, you could sign up for the races, but like, what are you going to do with the medals afterwards? Are you going to want to display them? Are they just going to go sit in a box? Or, what's your intention for the race? And I see like people sell their medals on eBay. I'm like, why are you selling this?
I worked so hard for that. That is just rude.
Yeah, rude. Why sign up in the first place if you're just going to get rid of it? I know that people do the races, as a competition, or people who are like very, very serious runners. But like that shows that I did something, and I am like I have them all hung up, and I see them right now, and like I am so proud of these medals. And sometimes like I don't cry ever, but I do all the time actually. But I'll look at them, I'll just be like, I'll get like a little teary eyed because I'm like, oh my God, like I did this. Like your body is an incredible machine, and if you put your mind to something, and I mean, especially my Dopey challenge, that was really, really important for me. And so I can look back on that and look at my medals and be like, wow, I am so proud of this. I would never. Yeah, this is proof that I did something, right? So yes, that was another tangent. We had a few other comments. So Kristen said, I was really hoping for a Hades medal for Wine and Dine. Yes, that would have been like the best medal ever. And then Pain and Panic on the other side.
When the flames could be like translucent, like
that'd be pretty.
It would be cute since there's 4 of y'all to do a Harry Potter race, and each of y'all representing a different house and bounding.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Wait, what house? Wait, Katie, you're Slytherin, right?
Slytherin.
What are you, Jessi?
I'm a Gryffindor with an L. I can't say. I just love saying Gryffindor, but it's Gryffindor, apparently.
Gryffindor. Okay, and I'm a Hufflepuff. And I don't.
Oh, Zay, what's Rita? Anybody know?
I don't
Rita?
know what Rita is. That's
Well, she's a Ravenclaw now.
I don't have a choice.
She's not here. She can't choose.
She'll be an honorary Ravenclaw. Oh, but you know who else is a Ravenclaw though? Nicole from Irresistible Magic.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So
Yeah.
I know that we have someone. Hey, Deborah Doodles, welcome.
Central time zone by any chance?
Yeah, Central Time Zone also. We are recruiting. Mike wants to know if they've done an Ursula medal. Yes, last year Ursula was the medal for the challenge. Jessi probably cried at that one.
Oh, I love it so much. So big. Like Ursula. She's so cute.
Love me some Ursula. Kristen said, I cried from the mile 25 marker in Epcot to the finish. People were cheering, calling us by name, giving high fives. It's just amazing. So if you guys sign up for an in-person Run Disney race, they actually put your name on your bib if you sign up in time. And so people will cheer for you by name. And it's just the most incredible feeling to have complete strangers cheering you on, giving you like high fives throughout the race. And I don't know about COVID, but I think back to like how many people I touched their hands during the race. I don't know if that was like a good thing.
Man, I don't even care. I will touch everyone. I'll be like,
yeah, I'll just like wash my hands after. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, Christine says that she's a Ravenclaw and in the Central Time Zone.
Hey!
Yeah.
There we go.
I love it.
There we go. So can I tell like a little story?
Of course you can.
So about like calling people by name, I think I've said this in a live with us before, but it was like the funniest memory that I had during my Wine and Dine half marathon. I was running and I was dressed as Ariel, and I was like, it was right before we got to Epcot, right? So it was near the end of the race. And this guy's like, hey, Ariel, how do those legs feel now? And I was like,
oh,
wow, that was
great.
aggressive.
They feel great. It was so funny. I loved it. It was hilarious. I was like, this man. Love this man.
Yep.
So we got a little heckle. We got a little heckle with our.
He doesn't love that when you're
yeah, there's like definitely very interesting people on the sides of the races, and like some person I remember was like handing out Jello shots, and I'm like, I don't know if like this is the best time for a Jello shot, but like I really appreciate you.
You can throw that up, but you know.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Jeanette says that I'm regretting not signing up for the 10K virtual when Joy posted about it yesterday. Now it's filled up. I didn't even know that. Is it really filled up?
Oh.
Wait, that's crazy. I'm going to check really quick. Because I had no idea that the virtual races were going to sell out. I thought for sure that they would have opened it up to more people.
Yeah, I would think it would just be unlimited because they just need to make
no, it does say sold out. But like when you click on the challenge, it doesn't say sold out.
Oh, so the 5K and the 10K are sold out virtually.
Okay, so you have to do the challenge to get
So you can do virtually the half marathon and the 2-course challenge, which means the 10K and the half marathon are still available. To register. And for the in-person races, all of them but the 10K are still available. Hey, Emily, LSU mom, welcome. Oh, Mike says when my friend used to run, I used to do the runner's chase. Go to mile 7, mile 13, and then mile 20, and then the end. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's really fun if you're a spectator to follow the runners around. Like my mom came and met me. My mom had a ticket to the parks because she's an annual pass holder as well. But my dad, who was also watching, didn't. So he had to stay outside of the park. But my mom came and met me inside Magic Kingdom, then in Animal Kingdom, and at the end. And my dad came and met me at the boardwalk and somewhere around like mile 4 that I was just like running on the road. And so it was cool to have like people in different spots following you around. And it's just very exciting to have them, the idea of running back in person and getting to be with everyone. And it'll be interesting to see how they handle all the characters and character meets and the entertainment along the course. Because Jessi, you know that they are there's a lot of characters, a lot of entertainment along the way. Yeah.
I wonder if that means that they're thinking of bringing character meet and greets back before then. because that
I
would be
really hope so. Oh,
I would love that.
that's like one of my favorite things about Disney is doing the character meet and greets.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ready for that.
Nicholas says the people on the sides are the most encouraging and motivational. I like awkwardly run harder because I don't want to disappoint them all. I'm also obsessed with the little square cube gummy things, like the energy chews. Yeah, I am definitely someone motivated by food and all things food. So I'm like, hey, mile 11, I get to have another goo. Awesome. Like I'm gonna get to mile 11, I'm gonna have my goo and my little whatever I'm eating and like banana, and I love food. So
yeah. At the Tinkerbell race, this lady was like, she had buckets of red vines and she was running like as a spectator, like, you want some red vines? And we're like, yes.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
Oh, that's awesome.
I love it. Yeah, people will just like hand things to you all the time. Like it's the best.
That's why you need a little running fanny pack. You're like, ooh, goodies.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like, let me just stick that in here.
It's like a backwards parade.
I love it. Oh my gosh, my parents flew to Marathon Weekend and surprised me in front of Casey's in Magic Kingdom during the half. I had no clue that they were going to be there. I'll never forget that ever. Oh my gosh. And that's like an extra special place to meet your family. Like I remember I cried so hard running down Main Street because I had just met my mom and she like had worn this shirt that said Team Meg and it had Megara on it that one of my friends, Russ, made. And just like seeing the castle and like being so present there, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is real. Like what on earth am I doing in the middle of a marathon, like running? It was insane. I digress. So we've gotten to talk a little bit about Run Disney, but there's some other new things at specifically the Magic Kingdom that have happened recently, which is Happily Ever After. Yay! So the fireworks are back at both Epcot and Magic Kingdom. And Happily Ever After will be here for just a little bit longer. I don't know if it's like permanently ending. Like, do you guys know if it's permanently ending?
I'm afraid it.
I feel like it is.
I think it is.
I feel like it is too.
Enchanted's going to be there for what, 18 months? I'm like, I doubt they're going to bring it. I think this is it.
That was so short.
I know, right? But it came in 2017, and so it doesn't, right? It doesn't feel like it's been there for that long, but it's been like 5 years.
Well, considering how long Wishes was there for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
So
I mean, I think it's nice that they're doing something special for the 50th, but like, can they bring it back? Because I love that show so much. Like,
me too.
Happily Ever After is
upgrade it, because I know that it seems like they're doing for the 50th something more akin to what they do out in Disneyland with like really utilizing the space on Main Street and everything. So maybe they can just kind of like give that a little facelift and have that same technology for Happily Ever After.
That's a good idea. Like even just the projections on the castle, just put them on the Main Street buildings, right? Like, or like have another space where, you know, people who are on Main Street can look up or whatever. But yeah, I'm so excited to have Happily Ever After. Have you guys like watched videos on YouTube or any live streams of them being back at the fireworks?
No.
You haven't, Katie? Oh my gosh, you're so strong.
I'm not. I want to experience all of it like there. First, you know.
Yeah.
I
watched JoJo Crichton's live the first night for the cast member preview, and I sobbed. I don't know why. It was just like, it was so touching. Yeah. It was like cast members were hugging and like, it was like a moment. It was a really cool moment to watch.
I will say I did see when Jordan Fisher came out and started singing that somebody did that, and I was crying. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. I think what was so special about that night in particular for the cast members is that so many of them had been laid off, or like a lot of them are just returning. So I'm sure it's like very special to be there in their happy place where they're working and, you know, just living life, loving life, being there together with their friends. And just to have that moment of like cast members just being really emotional to be back and feel like things are kind of starting to return back to normal, having fireworks come back, and you know they're gonna have Boo Bash starting soon, and they're having, you know, this new Christmas after hours party or whatever it is. So like I think slowly we're creeping towards more of a normal, which is exciting for everyone. Yeah. So that was some more big news from Magic Kingdom, which, I mean, that's, I have to ask, what's your favorite part of Happily Ever After? We'll start with Jessi and then we'll go to Katie.
Oh, there's this like millisecond of when Eric picks up Ariel and swings her around. That.
Of course. Yeah. Of course. What part of that?
It's literally 2 seconds.
I don't even remember seeing that.
Well, it's a treat.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to look for it this upcoming time when you go. But it's during the love song with Dumbo and Mama, I think. No. It's the like Love is Worth Melting For section.
Okay. I'll have to look for it. I'm like never close enough to look at the projections. So
well, it's the bottom. It's also at the bottom part of the castle.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to look for it because like there's other projections going on, but it's like at the door of the castle is where they project Eric and Ariel at the base.
Interesting. I'm not surprised though that that's your favorite. I didn't even know it existed though. So, so do you have a favorite song, or is that your favorite song to accompany the projection?
Oh no! My favorite song is the Aladdin song.
Oh yes, that's a good one.
Because it really like the beat drops and you're like, yeah. That part, it gets like really intense and exciting. Or for me, you know, I live a very exciting.
Disney is just so intense.
How sad is this? I'm like,
yeah,
rage. Into a club. Woo.
Yeah, it does kind of though, like with all the lights.
Yeah, it like gets really good. You're like, you can really jam to it, vibe with it.
I love it. Awesome, thanks, Jessi. How about you, Katie? What's your favorite part? Or if you have a favorite projection, favorite song?
I can't say that I have a favorite projection. I do love the version of Love is an Open Door. Like, even as short as it is, I just love the harmonies on that. I'll always be a sucker for Tinkerbell flying. I will sob my little baby eyes out every single time. And I also love the song from Brave. Like, Brave is not my favorite movie at all, but I love that song. It's so good.
Yeah, that song is fantastic. I feel like it's one of the most underrated Disney songs.
Agreed.
Same with Merida as a character. I think she's one of the most underrated characters. And I feel like same with, so you have like Out There and it goes into the Brave section. And I think those two songs together are fantastic because, I know Justin really likes Brave. So he says Touch the Sky is awesome. It really is. So having Out There and then Touch the Sky is just, those two I feel like complement each other so well. And it's so nice to see characters who are not, Brave is an S+++ tier movie. Yes. My favorite part though is at the end where they have the section with Go the Distance, but it's the reprise part of the song where it's like, I can beat the odds, where all the fireworks are in the back. And then I'm like, and then, it just, I can go the distance. It is like one of the most special things that I have ever witnessed. I saw it up at the Top of the World Lounge. And I just like bawled my eyes out up there. And I like couldn't believe that I was like there watching and experiencing it. And that's one of my favorite Disney songs ever. And it just makes me feel like I can do anything. And I think that's what Disney is amazing at doing, like feeling like you can accomplish your dreams and be whoever you want to be. And that's when I feel like I get to be the best version of myself, and that song makes me feel that way. So I love the show. I can't say more about it. It's just incredible. But we only have a few minutes left. So before we finish up, I do want to say thank you so much to everyone in the chat for being here. If you participated today in our Every Movement is Magic, thank you so, so, so much. You, everyone in the chat, including these wonderful ladies here, are, part of the reason that keeps me motivated to continue moving, to continue exercising. So I just want to say thank you for that. And on behalf of the Fairy Godrunners, we want to say thank you so much for doing this with us, and tagging us in pictures if you did, or, sharing us in your stories, or just being there with us. It truly means so, so much. But before we leave, I want to have Jessi and Katie talk a little bit about what's coming up on their channels, because they are constantly putting out amazing content. So, Johanna, thank you so much for being here. So Jessi, what do you have coming up on your channel?
Well, Katie and I are doing another collab coming up.
A collab.
A little collab. We do our crafted series. We usually do it like the week after these events, so you'll probably hear us.
So just know.
Yeah, because we have a set schedule for the entire year. So we'll be doing that. But I have a bunch of really fun DIYs coming up. I'm also preparing for a trip in September, so there will be some fun September content. I've got Halloween content starting in just a few weeks.
Oh my gosh!
Because
give me that.
Halloween starts really soon.
Yes.
So I've got lots of fun things coming up, and then we will be finishing out my last vlog series within the next couple of weeks, so I can move on to my next one, which is going to be coming up really soon.
Nice. Yeah. That's so exciting. I cannot wait to see what Halloween stuff you have coming up.
Fun videos.
Yes, I love it. Thank you so much, Jessi, for being here with us today, and you're just awesome. So thank you. Katie, how about you? Obviously, you also have crafted coming up. Do we know what the movie is that you guys are crafting? Is it a secret?
Yeah, we actually enlisted the help of Instagram to tell us.
Oh my God, I know this one.
So it is Hercules.
Yes, I voted, but I don't think my vote won. I don't think I won.
Yeah, thank you for voting.
Yeah, we are very excited. I have one craft done. I have one left to go. Jessi, I'm assuming, has no crafts done.
Don't call me out, Katie.
You are a pressure worker. There's nothing wrong with that. You worked out at the last minute.
Yeah, I'm always texting Katie like on the Wednesday before crafting. I'm like, I'm almost done.
I'll get it done. But can I tell you, though, I went out and I bought those ornaments from Michael's.
Did you?
Yeah, I had to get them because I have to try to make something with it.
Nice. Anyway, yeah, I mean, those shakers are fun. I love those things.
So even if you don't want to make any crafts, just watch them to see what else you can buy that you potentially don't need. So, yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I have unboxings, and then I have things planned, but my schedule's just been all. So who the heck knows? It's a surprise for all of us. So just stay tuned and we'll find out together.
Yeah. It always is for me too. I'm like, am I putting out a video this week, or like what's going on?
Who knows?
Yeah. Also, the Dantes, welcome. I just saw Hercules for the first time a few weeks ago.
Oh my goodness.
The people who like have told me that they've never seen Hercules before, I'm like, what on earth have you been doing since 1996? Like, what have you been doing? You need to see it. Awesome. Also, Isaac, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. And for me, I do a weekly live stream on Monday nights. We always have a lot of fun. And I now just started putting out my trip vlogs from April. So hopefully I'll just continue doing that. So once again, like Katie, I just never know what's going to come out. Every week is different. I'm not like Jessi. Jessi's like very organized. She like puts videos out every single like day that like continues throughout the week.
New channels.
Monday, Thursday, Saturday.
Yeah.
On Disney. Monday, Wednesday, Friday on It's Fantoistic.
So incredible.
And I'm scheduled through December 16th at this point.
Oh my God, stop.
Can I get some?
I have a full calendar spreadsheet. Like,
you're so organized. I'm envious.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is happening tomorrow? Yeah. Usually like the night before, I'm like deciding what I want to do on my live stream for Mondays. And I'm like, that sounds okay. But I definitely want to talk about food and wine on Monday. So if you're interested in talking about food and wine, I go live 9 o'clock Eastern time. Hi, Mary. Welcome. So thank you everyone so much for being here. To Jessi and Katie, thank you for being here as well. We missed Rita today, but we will all be back next month for another run through. Are we running through Hollywood Studios or Epcot?
Don't know.
Yeah, we're running through one of those.
One of those.
Yeah.
We'll be running through for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can
Definitely.
follow us on Instagram to find out. For
Yeah.
certain.
Yeah, so that's a great plug as well. Thanks, Katie, for reminding me. Go check out the Fairy Godrunners on Instagram. Also, if you want to follow us on our personal Instagrams as well, we're like constantly updating things. We tend to post on our personal ones and also on the Fairy Godrunners ones. So if you do want to check those out, go ahead and follow us on Instagram, and we'll be back for another month. Next month, either running through Epcot or Hollywood Studios. We can't remember now, but we'll be back.
One of them.
And we'll see you guys next month for another Every Movement is Magic. So have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Bye.
Bye.